Hi, Just Ask Sherry. Welcome to my channel. Glad you're here. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about things that are popping up all over the place about the new Tandem T-slim pump upgrade with the bolus on your phone, more pros and cons that I've been hearing everywhere, and just want to share a little bit about that and different things that I also see coming up on chats all over the place. One thing that kind of caught my interest that I thought, I don't know, this just piqued my interest a lot. It was talking about going swimming when you disconnect from the pump, and when you take out that connection and leaving it open, and you're going to swim, especially in lakes and rivers. And people asked if you should put in, they give you this little connector that you could put into the infusion set when you take out the connector. And people said, oh, I don't bother, I don't do anything, I've been fine, I don't think you need to bother, I've never had a problem, I've been doing it for years. And in my opinion, I really thought that was throwing caution to the wind. I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving medical advice, but this was just my personal opinion. I thought for the 3 seconds it takes to put that little connector that comes in every box of infusion sets in a little plastic bag. They give you 2 extra little plastic connectors. I should have brought one to show you on the screen, but if you open up your box of infusion sets, you'll see a little plastic bag, and in there are 2 little plastic connectors that fit right where your infusion sets connect to what goes into your body, so that when you take out your line that connects to your Tandem T-slim, this fits in exactly the same way, and it plugs up the hole. And I thought for the 2 seconds it takes to put that in when you disconnect from your pump, made all the sense in the world for me to do that when you're going into a lake or a river or an ocean. I would plug that up, because you are leaving that little opening exposed to whatever is in the lake, the river, or the ocean for anything to get in there, whether it is one speck of sand or an amoeba, I don't know, whatever is in those bodies of water. I maybe even in a swimming pool, you don't know, kids go to the bathroom in a swimming pool. Maybe adults do too. I don't know, kind of gross, but the thought is there, it could happen. But you leave yourself open to the possible infection of anything. And especially when you're out of the country, there are all kinds of different things that are in those bodies of water that are suspect. So I say, plug up that hole and don't leave yourself so open to what possibly could be coming into your body. And, even if you have cuts or something, I would put a little bit of Aquaphor or Vaseline or something, or even if it's Neosporin or, something like that, just to cover up any, openings that you have when you're going into a foreign body of water. I don't think that's an unhealthy tip. Even if I'm not a doctor, I think that any doctor would say, well, you don't really need to, but it couldn't hurt. So that's just in my humble opinion, my advice to people who are going swimming anywhere, to use those little connectors to close up that opening, because it couldn't hurt. Also, and I had said this, and I don't know if I said this in a previous video, but I have decided to not upgrade my pump right now so that I could bolus from my phone. I had taken the app off of my phone in the very beginning because it was driving me crazy. And by the way, I'm going to take a little break just to ask you to go down underneath this video and like and subscribe to my channel, Just Ask Sherry. Like and subscribe so that I can keep coming back and helping you, and hopefully you'll come on and see more videos. Again, I have decided, I took it off my phone. I don't want to go back in the middle now and put it back on my phone so that I could try to upgrade to this bolus from my phone. And believe me, I would love to bolus from my phone because I think it would be a tremendous help. You know, when you're going to someone's house for a meal and you don't have to leave, or especially if you go to some event, whether it's a conference or a wedding or something where you have to get up and walk across a long room, maybe across a hotel lobby to use a ladies' room to go and bolus. I wear mine in my bra. I can be somewhat discreet about reaching in, pulling it out, you know, whatever. I can do it. I have done it instead of leaving and walking across, but it is a little bit of a pain in the neck. But the reason I've decided not to is because I've really seen so many people say on forums that they have had a lot of problems with their upgrade, whether it's that it crashed and they had to call Tandem and walk them through that, and sometimes it still doesn't upgrade and they have problems. They've had to get new pumps sent to them overnight, or that I can bolus from my phone, but this isn't upgrading. A lot of people have had tremendous problems. Some people, the upgrade goes smoothly, they have no problems, but there's just been a lot of inherent problems. And as most of us know with technology, whenever there's upgrades, there are inherent problems. I'm having a problem with my iPhone. I have an iPhone 13, which is the last one that came out. And I've had several updates on my iPhone that have gone absolutely fine, no problem. The last one I'm having some problems with. I think it was the 15.6 iOS, and that has given me a couple of bugs. And, you know, it's a pain in the neck. When I got my iPhone 13, when they did the transfer of all of my data from another iPhone, you know, so it was just a transfer and it transferred contacts. I wound up getting 3,000 contacts transferred. They transferred my contacts, then I got double contacts, then it put all of my email addresses from every one of my email accounts, including my business accounts. And we have a cloud. I do commercial real estate, so there's a commercial real estate cloud-based forum, and every single one of their emails got in. So I probably have more like 4,000 contacts in my database, into my personal contacts on my iPhone. And so every once in a while, if I'm sitting and waiting for a client to show up, I try to start deleting those extra contacts because it's just email addresses. I don't want them there, and it'll freeze up now. Every once in a while, I'll delete like the 5th contact and it'll freeze my phone. And I have to, you know, unfreeze the phone. It's a pain in the neck. So, you know, every update, every upgrade comes with some kind of glitches. So I have decided not to upgrade to have the bolus on my phone. And I said, when I get my new Tandem T-slim, whenever that is, because I'm still in the middle of my warranty and it's working perfectly, thank God, I have no problems with it. So I decided that until I get a new Tandem, I'll get a new app. And when I know they're all working together, that's when I'm gonna upgrade. So I'm not giving advice to anybody not to try the upgrade, but I'm saying if it's not broken, don't fix it. So I'm leaving it alone. I'm gonna live with it the way it is. I'll bolus from my pump at whatever inconvenience that is and be happy with it. So with that, I leave you. Keep your numbers strong, do your best, work with your endo, or go on these Facebook forums. They're terrific. People give great advice. I give big kudos to those people because they know their stuff. So good luck with that, and thanks so much for coming on. Please like and subscribe and come back. Just ask Sherry, SHERRIE @gmail.com to personal. Talk to me and send me comments below and I'll try to answer them. Thank you so much.